Hey guys, so this is going to be for your art history assignment. I'm doing this all across the board, so I'm speaking to all my classes in this instance. When you go to make your slideshow, I tried to make this as thorough as possible. Okay, so I did an example slide set for you, as you can see, that you can reference basically. So you're going to see title and name of artist, pick a fine or digital artist, and then your name is going to go there. Okay. Beforehand, if you do want to use my slide, like, in general, like the way it's set up, what you can do is go to file and make a copy of the entire presentation. That way, when you make the copy, you have a copy and it's not ruining mine as well, so that everybody can access it. And this way you can, use the basis of it. Now, if you want to change the theme or something of that, you can go over here, click theme, and then change it, and then keep it to make it something different. If you have some on your drive, like I have different ones on my drive, you can import a theme. Okay, so those are the basic steps for the first page and the first couple things you're doing. For slide 2, I'm going to X this out so you can see it. You can talk about the early life and childhood of the artist. You're going to do 2 images, either of them or of any work that may have completed when they were younger. Think about under 18 or around the age of 18, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of artists out there that have work from when they were in high school, or maybe even if they were like Renaissance artists when they were teenagers. I want you to find 3 facts about their childhood as well, and then put them on this slide. For slide 3, education and art styles, think about 2 images showing their art style or showing work from their education. So it could be from when they were at a university, because a lot of the colleges in Europe, that's what they call it. They don't necessarily call it college, they call it university. So maybe something of that, or their specific art style, especially if you're identifying it. 3 facts, where did they go to school, if they went to school, or where did they train under? Because sometimes it was just like very small schools that artists worked together in. What was the art movement and time period that they are from that can apply to the style? So think about like Picasso and Cubism. Was he a part of anything else that was going on at that time? Were there any other art movements? Like, was it Impressionism? Was it Modernism? Was it Futurism? So you want to look up those kinds of things. Slide 4, you're going to talk about the career. So when they were painting or when they were sculpting, or if they say are a digital artist when they were doing animation. Like, you could even think of Walt Disney in this instance. He's an artist and he did animation. Career, so 2 images relating to their paintings. It can be an artwork hanging in a gallery, etc. Find images on Google Images. 3 facts, what did they do during their career? Was it just being a painter, or did they go across different mediums? Like, were they doing drawings? Were they stumbling into digital art if they're a more modern artist? Look for those kinds of things. Slide 5, talk about the mediums that they used, whether it was the digital or the fine art end. Okay, and 2 other fun facts. You're going to get used to me saying the word medium, and that just basically means like what materials they used, whether it was paint, whether it was a computer, whether it was oil pastel, that kind of thing. 2 images showing what mediums they use, depending on what you're implying on here, and the types of paint, whether it was oil, was it watercolor, was it acrylic, was it tempera. And if you go back far enough, there are other types of things as well that are used, okay? And this can also be fun facts on this page. So you're doing 2 images and then 2 random fun facts on here that maybe you found about them. If you think about Van Gogh, he's one of my favorite artists. I love his work. He cut off his ear. So there's a fun fact for you right there. So, you know what I mean? So you can try and find like little random tidbits on them. For slide 6, 2 gallery images with the name of their artwork, the year, the medium, and if it is actually being like shown in a gallery. Some of them could be in the MoMA in New York, or the PMA in Philadelphia, or like the Guggenheim in New York as well. There's many options. Just like if you go to Wikipedia specifically, I know that's not the best resource, but they'll typically have all this information underneath. If you go to an actual like gallery website, like I know a lot of the website, like the museums, are giving you access to all of this right now because of what we're going through. So maybe check in on like one of the MoMA's websites, or the PMA's website, or the Rodin Museum's website, or the Barnes website. Okay, look, and then that should have all the facts for you too. For slide 7, end with 1 random fact. Maybe it's one thing as a whole about their life, or one thing that really stood out. Can anything be relating to them? Okay. 2 images, maybe pick 2 of your favorite artworks from them as well. Slide 8, I want you to cite your sources here. Just include the links in the website name that you use, like primarily. If like say you grab something from Google Images, try to make sure it's an accredited website and that you're, referencing that on here. I put an example. You can put the name of the page / title, the actual website link, and then the title of the website. You can copy and paste this part. So I gave you a base here. So say the name of the page was homepage. You would put that, and then you put the website arts and culture. Down here, I literally put the link and then what the actual title of the entire website is, Google Arts and Culture. That is something you can check out too. Google Arts and Culture is a great reference for you to use. I'll talk more about everything in my Flipgrid for this assignment as well, so that you guys will be okay with what to do. Just make sure when you're done, you're uploading all of this into the assignment page, which will be the second thing that's posted on the second day. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.